these two teams met. Mathurin in for the Nets have lost 5 straight at home. Their last home win was against. Trigger in for Williams. He's defended by Mathurin. Handoff Martin, extended playing time for him because of all the injuries. Claxton way outside in a matchup with Turner. Johnson now defended by Nembhard. 8 to shoot. Feed it. Claxton makes his move, bumping bodies, fades. It rims out, rebounded by Nembhard.
Indiana want to play fast. You already see them on the run in the open court.
Siakam. Nets led that one by as many as 21 in the second quarter. That March 22nd. Another one here for Siakam. Sign him to the big deal, 4 years, $190 million. It's a Pacers team that is scoring really well on the road. Over 120 points per game in their last 8 road games. Johnson attack mode against Turner, pivots, and he traveled.
And what you're seeing, obviously, we can talk about the players absent from Brooklyn, but also a big part of it is a point guard, a true point guard, a ball handler. Players are going to be, in many ways, challenged to do outside of what their typical responsibilities are, on top of getting extra run that they maybe haven't seen.
Siakam gone by in this opening quarter.
For example, you see Zaire Williams bringing the ball and just put hoses on.
No, the first one. Martin gets the roll on the interior. I think I had a green one also. 4-2 Pacers. Turner open look. Doesn't get the roll and a foul call.
They need him to be on the floor. They need him to be available. You got to be really mindful of picking up some obvious ones like that.
Halliburton nearly lost it. Siakam has to hoist. Rims out. Claxton to push up the floor. Claxton, coast-to-coast action, and he missed it with a right hand.
Everything, though, you love about it otherwise. It looked like he was going right into a DHO with Keon Johnson. Instead, throws off Turner just enough.
Halliburton, high arcing.
Threes, but they do so at a very high percentage.
Clowney takes it, missed it from three-point territory. Long rebound for Johnson. 10 to shoot. Williams fakes out Halliburton, swing. Johnson lines it up, and he nails it. 7-5, Indiana. Nembhard in year number 3 with the Pacers out of Gonzaga, transferred from Florida. Nembhard crossover, runs into Claxton, flips it. Turner, who lays it. Turner, 6'11", 250. Now in year number 10 in the league. Johnson, hard drive, left-handed flip, doesn't go. Siakam the push up the floor. Mathurin swing to the wing. Jumper, Halliburton missed it. Claxton looking for a guard here. And it's going to be the other big, Clowney. 9 to shoot. Having a tough time getting into something here offensively. Johnson challenging the much bigger Siakam. It's in and out.
And for the Nets, they've got some good shots around the paint, attacking the basket, going right at Turner that just haven't come through.
Siakam deflected by Williams.
With their movement and not get frustrated by some of those misses.
Turner, swing, Mathurin, turnover.
It's some, yes, it's personnel, but a lot of it too is just the point of emphasis, and the point of emphasis, because that was an issue for the team last year, and they've gotten much better at it.
Deep one, it goes. Martin drills it. Nets cut it to 1 under 8 minutes to go here in the first. Halliburton draws attention. Siakam, fend off on Clowney. Siakam redirects, blocked by Williams. Turner is there, that won't go. The rebound snagged by Williams. Nets push in transition. Williams lets it fly. Bouncing.
Who was the host of that?
It was Bob Barker. Long time, now Drew Carey.
That's right.
Mathurin missed it. One and done for Indiana.
Where I was going with this is, I think you're great at the job you do. I think you would be an excellent game show host.
Thank you. Clowney throws up an air ball. Neither team shooting it well. Indiana 3 of 8. Nets are 3 of 10. It's a 1-point lead for the Pacers. Nembhard in and out. Tried to lace one from the outside. Clowney lost it for a moment. And a timeout called by Jordi Fernandez.
of the utmost importance.
New York native Obi Toppin is in. Kick it out to Clowney, 9 to shoot. Jalen Wilson seeing his first action. Wilson trying to shake off the defender. Clowney's going to have to hoist it. And it's off the rim. Long rebound. It's tracked down by Mathurin. Mathurin, pure speed, going to the goal for 2.
Big strength. As soon as he went in the lead, he's got a good frame on him, and he's got the burst to be able to get to the hoop.
22-year-old from Montreal, Wilson. Jumper is no good. Rebounded Martin. He's fouled in the act. White Pistons, don't miss this Eastern Conference matchup in the Borough. Buy tickets at BrooklynNets.com or...
And Jordi Fernandez, you talked about a pregame press conference he has in the past, and he had to fight to get that two-way spot. He was competing for that in preseason, but Fernandez talked about he's worked every day. He's shown up in the right ways. He's done the right things, and he's been competitive enough to understand that he deserves to be on the floor.
Off the drive by Nembhard. Now it's Mathurin one-on-one with Clowney. Jab and jumper. In and out. Rebound. Little bully ball there for Miles Turner.
Once you have 4 black jerseys underneath the basket, and so much comes out. He's got size and hops, yeah, but finding a body and getting a hit on him.
Beekman getting ready to check in. Wilson drive, give it up. Martin, diagonal kick. Zaire Williams, bottom.
We saw that early in the season. It changes the complexion of how you can play.
Pull-up jump, Toppin, short. And the rebound of Martin. Martin, he's in attack mode right now. Kick it around the perimeter. Williams floats it up. Claxton.
Process for him to have an opportunity to do.
Awoma in. Drive and kick for Clowney. Swing it for Wilson. Spin to the rim. Outside Beekman. Shot clock down to 1. Little flip. Rolls around and out. Day'Ron Sharpe. Rebound. Stick back. No. Rebound Wilson. He cleans it up on the interior. The Nets now in front 14-13. TJ McConnell and Ben Sheppard in the game. McConnell trying to...
You may not be able to do otherwise, but what you need to do every single night is grow, learn from that, and value the minutes that you have on the floor.
Out of the timeout, Sheppard lobs it up. Oh! Nasty finish! Pacers go up by 1. Sharpe tries to hand it to Beekman. The Virginia product. Couldn't penetrate. Shot clock down to 6. Wilson. Spin. Floater. Rimming out. Day'Ron Sharpe. Vacuum cleaner. Lays it in. Spread it out. McConnell. When he's in there with Halliburton, you've got 2 guys that can really pass it. That ball's deflected away by Indiana. Johnson. Lob. Sharpe slams it. Big finish.
Offense, so vulnerable on the defensive side.
Turner pops.
This is where you try and get them, and when you can, in a controlled way, play with pace, you can find openings against them.
Beekman go.
Take away your three-point shot. Sometimes they get so concerned with that they stay attached. You pull them out, and Brooklyn has done a great job with a lot of their cutting behind the defense.
McConnell turns the corner. Cutter, Toppin, major. That's taken only 2 threes. Johnson attacks, flip, no. Rebound, Sharpe guides it. Cutter, long points. McConnell one-on-one with Wilson. Nice look to the corner. Good closeout there by Awoma. Sheppard, his 3-ball bangs off the backboard. Awoma claims it. Beekman, pull-up pop, off the heel. Awoma tries to keep it alive, but it's controlled by Bryant. That's with a 2-point lead. McConnell, drive, kick, work it around, fake. Walker, the jumper is short. And Awoma's got another board. Get it ahead. Beekman, shake and bake all the way. Won't go down for Beekman. He challenged Bryant to the rim. Beekman's going to take and miss on a 3-ball. Another offensive board. Sharpe powers in. Left hand, no. Toppin secures. 40 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Bryant asking for it against Johnson. Toppin, tough angle. draws the foul.
Indiana been interest efficiency, but it is that power, is the ability to get to the rim.
Dayton didn't get to play in the tournament because of COVID. They would have been one of the favorites. Johnson lost it on the drop. Lost to Philadelphia on Saturday night, 123-94. Shot clock is turned off, 7 seconds left. McConnell one-on-one with Beekman. High screen Bryant. The zigzag. McConnell off-balance delivery rattles home.
Tough.
Johnson, it's late. McConnell, shot clock is down to 1. Bryant, ball fake, and it's late. Shot clock.
Who's on the floor, and you're seeing a lot of that, not only defensively, but offensively here. When you don't have a true point guard running things, they're doing a good job of attacking, putting the ball up, and getting on the offensive glass to have extra opportunities. They got 7 more shots in that first quarter.
Timer is down to 4. Keon Johnson drives it, but couldn't score it. Cleared by Walker. Claxton back in. Walker the back in. Now it's McConnell. Alwoma trying to defend him, and a corkscrew move by T.J. McConnell.
Do that. You got to be very aware of his motions at all time on the floor.
Johnson, the bounce, corner, Beekman, bullseye.
And an aspect of his game that he's still continuing to look to work on and improve.
Beekman went for the steal, and they'll get one. The ball got away from Shepard. It's a double dribble and a turnover by Brooklyn in the backcourt. So Indiana gets it back. Nets have turned it over 3 times. Pacers 4 turnovers. Ball is moving. Walker, his jump shot is off. Rebound, Johnson goes upstairs to knock it to his teammate. Keon Johnson lost his footing and then lost the ball.
The floor is not too slippery because it feels like guys are moving.
26-25, Indiana. Walker the back in on Beekman. And the floater is good for Jared. 8th overall pick in 2023 out of Houston.
Got size, can get on the inside. Despite missing three-point look, he can't knock it down consistently from deep.
Wilson off the back of the iron, and a 28-25, Pacers lead the Nets. 9:20 mark of the second quarter. Pacers are at 50% from the field. Nets are at 35%. Siakam off the mark. Bryant offensive rebound and powers in.
Is able to move Claxton out. Thomas Bryant, interesting, just with his size, his rim run ability was perfect for the Pacers.
Keon Johnson hooks it inside, and then Claxton comes up short on the floater. Pacers play at a quick pace, 7th fastest in the NBA. Siakam missed it. Continues to attack.
Having your hands that much is that high of usage, and you have that much expectation to facilitate and score something that it takes an elite level player.
Turnover, Alwoma. It leads to a Walker stuff.
So, Bertie, we've talked a lot about the pace that Indiana wants to play, how they get it in transition in the open.
Of the Pacers.
I said that easier said than done when you're not playing with a true point guard.
Martin, the floater.
And playing freely.
8 points now for Tyrese Martin, who's the high man for Brooklyn. Bryant, veteran, swing, Siakam, 6 to shoot, under 8 minutes to go, first half. Cross, Siakam short. Clowney clears. Wilson picked up by second-year pro Ben Shepard. Inside, Clowney missed it off the rim. Jarris Walker, McDonald's All-American from New Freedom, Pennsylvania. Here's Siakam. He strokes it over Martin for 2.
Works in did start to get to the basket, rim running, transition type of things, but then just really worked on that floor game.
Alwoma draws the foul. I was like, hey, this isn't fooling anybody.
We got eyes on you everywhere.
Alwoma missed it. 36-27. The Princeton product who was playing for the San Diego Clippers in the G League. Pull up. Siakam, no. Rebounded by Sharp. Awoma, hard drive, missed it with the left hand. Wilson is there, Biggs around him, but Wilson adjusts. Nice pivot, 51%. They're allowing Indiana to shoot 50% here tonight. Out of the timeout, Nembhard is back in. Body bump with Sharp. Turner hands to Nembhard. Drive and kick, two-man game. Turner open look.
I mentioned this early. It's not a super high volume three-point shooting team, but they can knock them down. They missed some early and some cleaner ones that you would anticipate they may start seeing go through. So you got to make sure to give them as little airspace as possible.
10 points for Turner, 10-point lead for Indiana. Wilson kick, Zaire Williams, the answer.
If he can consistently knock down three-point shots, and we saw that in the early part of the season, seen that since he's come back, and it is great to see because you know how much work he pours into it.
Mathurin over Wilson, who's for Indiana. 53% from the field. Nets are down by 9. Feed it, low pass, Sharp handles. Clowney off the mark. Wilson there for the offensive board. Shot clock is down to 10. Sharp is asking for it against Mathurin. On an island. Sharp, left hand. That was the Pacers. Turner, is that his spot? No. Rebounded by Williams. Williams gets into it quickly. He blows by 2 defenders. Crossover. Halliburton hangs. Missed it. He was looking for a call. Sharp. Handoff. Wilson. Knock away. Halliburton. And it's out of bounds.
You don't need to, overly.
The Nets' success rate on challenges is 70%. You're welcome. Clowney, ball fake. And he missed it on a 3.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you like I'm sorry?
I do. Ownership, accountability. I love it.
We hit the 4-minute mark of this second quarter. Mathurin, ball fake. Mathurin, he put it up and over Williams for 2.
And he's just been continuing to get to the paint. It is a concerted effort by this Pacers team to get there.
Keon Johnson misses it straight away. Nembhard gets behind it, but Johnson, free safety, intercepts. It leads to a Clowney 3. Book it. Defense for Noah Clowney. He's now 1 of 6. Nets are down 43-37. Halliburton gets into the paint. And the rebound snatched by Claxton. Zaire Williams. Low dribble. Retrieved by Claxton. Claxton wants to take it to the rim on the spin. And it rims out. It was halfway down for Nick Claxton.
You like the look and the bounce of this group. And you got to play to your strengths.
Mathurin. Inside outside.
And that's an area too for him. He shot the 3 better this season than he has before.
Williams leaves it, gets it back. Baseline delivery. It goes. Claxton with the dish. Pacers lead it, 2.5 to go, second quarter. Mathurin, he's taking over. Native of Montreal, he's got 11 points. Martin sheds the first defender, and then it's knocked away by Turner. Indiana on the move, 3-on-2, Toppin lobs it. Halliburton can't finish.
And it's the tools of being able to score. Cam Johnson not playing right now, and they'll reevaluate him before the West Coast. But that's what you need. We've talked about how many young players there are, and so it's opportunities for others to step into roles and take responsibility that maybe they have not had before.
Williams steps into it and misses on a 3. Kept alive.
First time that Nick Claxton is the oldest player available on this team.
Nick Claxton is
He's 25
not old.
years old.
He's 25, but he's the veteran, 6th year in the NBA.
He's in successful teams.
Well, he was around with Durant, with Kyrie,
I think
with
he just
Harden.
got poked by Keon Johnson.
Yeah. He is blinking his eye. Turnover, Brooklyn. Mathurin one-on-one. Claxton playing with one eye right now. But saw enough to defend it well and force a turnover. Martin, swing. Ball fake from Johnson. Nembhard didn't bite. Claxton knock away from behind by Turner. Halliburton feeds it. Siakam looking for some space against Williams. Under a minute to play in this first half. Halliburton drives through. Extra. Mathurin. Extra. Bucket. Read all about it. For one opportunity here for Brooklyn. Johnson crosses, penetrates, kicks. Williams, give it up. Martin's jumper, no. And the rebound is...
Maybe, but that was a tough poke at your teammate. Obviously not intentional.
Halliburton is bumped, and not. I believe it is a video.
I'm like...
55-39, Martin. He is fouled on the outside. They had the foul to give. It's a 9-0 run for Indiana. Nets will have it with 3 seconds. Johnson gets it in. Martin gathers, fires off the rim. Look
Next
for
to
our
us.
camera.
Go to the truck.
Where a nice looking head. Nice adjustment there by Martin, but he couldn't finish it. The Nets' lowest scoring first half of the season, 39. They trail by 16. And now the lead balloons after the...
You need to lock in, set the tone, and take care of the things that you can. One, the ball. Two, the boards you've seen. And be aware that Indiana will now try and open things up with their three-point shot once they were so adamant in getting into the paint.
Claxton did not see Nembhard get it ahead. Mathurin lob it up, and it's knocked away by Keonchis. Tried to hit the cutter. Claxton wasn't looking. Siakam, and he's fouled. Is up to 55% from the field. The Nets are at 34%. Had a good first quarter. Second quarter started to slip away, and Indiana has looked for the knockout punch. Clowney bounce it. Claxton the finish.
Play. It was openings when you're engaging the defenders and forcing them into rotation.
First points of the night for Nick Claxton. Halliburton. That is about string music. Martin deflected. Nembhard, he is tough defensively. Leave it. Mathurin gets clubbed. 3% shooter. Mark with a win. Johnson drives it in, and Turner negates it. Nembhard ahead. Mathurin pull up three. Doesn't go. And Williams with the board. Corner, Clowney, fly by. Bottom. Inside, Siakam.
Glue guy and just being able to do a little bit of everything.
Clowney puts it on the floor, drives in, running one-hander, doesn't go. Rebound, Claxton.
Job in their creation.
Claxton missed it. Wilson offensive board, put it back goes.
And they're doing a good job on the offensive glass, especially early on in this one. You want to maintain that if you're getting some missed shots.
Nets do have 16 second chance points. Turner defended by Claxton. Now it's Nembhard. He's been such a calming presence for Indiana. Siakam missed it. Rebound, Clowney. 27-22 off the glass in favor of Brooklyn. End-to-end action. Clowney gets the... He is the high man for Brooklyn with Halliburton. Switch. Turner. Rainbow three doesn't go. Same at 115 points per game. Get it inside. Mathurin clears. Halliburton off the double. Ball deflected. Turnover. Nets running. Clowney trying to get it ahead for Williams.
They could do on the defensive end, turning it into offense.
Handed off. Wilson. One-on-one with Siakam. Nice fake. Wilson drive. Kick. Williams extra. Martin three. Doesn't go. Claxton up high for the rebound. Clears for Wilson. Stumbles. Give it up. Claxton floats it home.
there on the baseline. The Nets have done a nice job at finding the holes near the basket of this Indiana defense.
And a 7-0 run for Brooklyn. Nembhard fend off on Wilson using the screen from Turner. Nembhard works inside. Denied by Claxton. Martin going hard, and it's good either way. It went 7:53. Indiana. Largest lead has been 24. Siakam, 8 to shoot. Wheels on Martin. He's got that extra gear that he can go to. Tough post player. Caught in no man's land. Snatched by Williams. Inside. He finds Martin for the left-handed deuce. Martin now with 12 points. Only netted double figures. Indiana has 4 players in double figures. Mathurin forcing the action. 9 to shoot. Siakam. Haliburton puts it on the floor. Clowney sticks with him. Haliburton fades and hits. +1. 5 assists for Haliburton. Tack on another. Screen. Claxton. Carlisle wanted a call. Claxton drives in, got a bump, stripped to the ball. Haliburton's got it. Loop it ahead. Siakam, long strides, fends off and scores. 10 in the third for Pascal Siakam. He's got 17 overall. Williams lets it fly. It was online, but Woma getting ready to check in. And Clowney's going to get called for the foul. Free throw from Siakam. Jordi Fernandez is going to make changes with Woma, Sharp, Beekman all checking in. NBA title with Toronto in 2019. He was also the most improved player in the NBA that season. Indiana has answered with a 7-0 run. Wilson shifting gears. Hard drive, kick, Clowney. Yes, sir.
That corner has been kind to Noah Clown. A lot of it has started with the penetration and kick.
Haliburton stripped of the ball. He was fouled, so that means more thing with Haliburton. Obi Toppin will the field. 41% from 3. And they are now 94% at the line. 15 of 16. Nets have not cracked 40% from the field.
And the Nets just 5 attempts at the free throw line, so that's been a big disparity.
Beekman drives, kicks it out for Clowney. Fake on Mathurin, floater short. Kept alive, Sharp had it. Sharp. Turns on Turner. Beekman bounces, Sharp catches, layup no, tip in yes. 13 offensive boards. Haliburton tickles the clouds but doesn't go in. Keon Johnson checks in. Next dead ball. Taking it to the rim. Cam Johnson, Trendon Watford all out. Bojan Bogdanovic yet to play in a game this season. Former Indiana Pacer. 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. McConnell penetrates, kicks, jumper, doesn't go for Nembhard. And it's Woma with the board. Leave it. Woma trying to shake off Shepard, using that body flip. No look, corner, Shepard missed it. Rebounded by Clowney. Clowney Euros contact. Offense playing pickup basketball in Manhattan. That
same collision?
Yeah, very similar collision. 78-62, Indiana. Turner one-on-one with Sharp. Toppin comes to the ball. Toppin is popping, and he missed it for 3.
I like that.
Grabbed by Woma. When I get instant reaction.
Sometimes I can't contain myself.
Keon Johnson, lob it up, and float it in. 64 Pacers. Nembhard draws attention. Ball movement. McConnell turns to the corner on Aloma. Kick for Turner. 7 to shoot. Nembhard. The handles. Gets around Beekman. Squares. Missed it. Weak side rebound for Johnson.
And that's what Beekman does. That's a tough defense that forces a contested shot.
Johnson drive. Kick. Sharp. Missed it for 3. Rebounded by Toppin. Pacers have missed their last 5 shots. 2 minutes to go in the third. Mismatch. McConnell with Sharp. Alwoma's trying to hold his ground with Turner. McConnell. Drive and kick. Extra. Toppin. Shot clock winding down. Toppin stripped to the ball. Beekman gets it ahead. Johnson drives in. Couldn't finish. Foul called as he sprawled out on the floor. Keon Johnson will shoot 2.
There's a lot of things you really like about that possession, first starting with the defensive side, but watch how quickly, once the turnover happens, that Beekman gets it up ahead to Keon Johnson. Wastes no time, allows him to tuck it a little bit. There you see the touch and foul on the arm. But that, when you look at the advancement of the basketball, there's things that have been really nice about how this group has found ways to run in the open court.
Contributions go towards game day jackpot. Half to tonight's winner, the other to the Brooklyn Nets and New York Liberty Foundation, supporting health and wellness, food insecurity, and equitable development. When you win, everybody wins. Scan to enter now. 7-0 run. John Aloma lob it up. Slammed down.
Asking for basket interference.
10-0 run. 10-point game. Bryant sets the screen for Halliburton. The roll by Bryant. The kick to McConnell. Shepard rejected. Down to 2. Bryant has to toss it up. And it clanks off McConnell. Swing. Shepard. Ball fake. Kick. Siakam. Rims out. Rebounded by Sharp. Beekman. Swing it to Sharp. Indiana has gone over 5 minutes without a field goal. Wilson off the back of the iron. Sharp. Aloma. There it goes. Set up by Sharp. 12-0 run. 78-70 Indiana. A second and a half difference. Shot clock to game clock. Halliburton way outside. 6 to shoot. Aloma comes over. Halliburton cross. Tosses it up. Rimming, no. Tip in, no. And that's how the quarter ends. Some fresh kick. Mathurin got a 3.
Benedict Mathurin, who was hot to start that third quarter and did a good job of just kind of keeping things at bay.
Aloma. Now spins, fades. He's got it. The big toe, Sergeant Holka bucket. 81-72.
He's looked comfortable out there.
Nine to shoot. McConnell with the big Sharp. On the baseline, T.J. McConnell. Indiana. Beekman leans in for 2.
That's a strong play. Beekman does a good job of getting McConnell on his hip and his physical finishing through contact.
Back to single digits. And McConnell goes down hard. Now in his 10th year in the league. Two out of 2. 85-74. Indiana. Keon Johnson picked up by Shepard. Here's Wilson. Sharp turns, drives, bounces. Johnson in a crowd, back out for Beekman. Scoop shot, doesn't go. And the rebound grabbed by Mathurin. Ahead in a hurry, Siakam, nice feed, Bryant layup good, and convert control. Nets made a move, feel it in the third, spill over in the fourth. Beekman short, rebounded by Siakam. Siakam trying to blast to the rim, cut off. Ball movement, Mathurin fires, missed it. Claxton over to Johnson. Nets are running. Lob, that's really high, and Clowney goes down hard.
I didn't realize it was such a close shot.
Clowney can't hit the three. And a loose ball foul. It's going to stay right here for Martin. He's defended by Shepherd. Martin swing. Open look. Clowney missed it. Rebound. Johnson clears it. Martin drive denied by Bryant. Shot clock down to 5. Claxton spin. Claxton kick. Johnson kaboom. 5-6 and second chance points. Siakam couldn't shovel it in. Nets push the pace. Williams is fouled by Mathurin. Clowney hard to the hole. A foul call to the basket.
And just being really aggressive in attacking the glass.
That was along with Bryant. Toppin is in. Nembhard are in the backcourt. Nets currently with their original starting 5 on the floor. Nembhard gives up his dribble, 8 to shoot. Kick it, Mathurin, 6 to shoot. Mathurin makes his move. Acrobatic, outside, Nembhard, got through it. Andrew Nembhard, native of Aurora, Ontario. Johnson using the screen. Mathurin works through it. Clowney drives. Missed it off the heel. He wasn't looking for a shot, but then realized he had to shoot it. Mathurin, swing. Under 8 minutes to go now.
Feels like an important stretch here for Brooklyn these next few minutes.
And Will
Understands different moments of the game where he's been able to make an impact.
Ball gets knocked away. Williams takes it in for 2. For Brooklyn, they turn it into points. Nets are down by 10. 7:38 to go. Halliburton picked up by Williams. Toppin leaves the area. Halliburton, rain dance.
It is so quick off his fingers.
Feed the post. Claxton. Spin. Fade. Off. Toppin with the board. Nets are down 13. Mathurin run to 24-25. That was quickly quelled by their slow start. But they're starting to pick it up. Martin had it knocked away by Toppin, and that's blocked by Turner. Jumper, Wilson, no. Rebounded by Turner, 6:40 to play.
And a big balance of that comes down to the defensive end for them because they can score. They are a high-powered offense, but so far the Nets have done a very good job at forcing some tough looks.
Claxton is getting into it with Turner. And this time they will get Will. His play has been on the rise during this run for Indiana. Run, 6:20 to play in the fourth. High screen, Claxton. Diagonal, work it around. Wilson. He got Halliburton to lean, hook it inside. Claxton rejected by Turner. Out of Johnson lobs it. Wilson has to put it up on a fade. He knocks it down.
Still got enough time left to try and make a little bit of a run, but you got to do some things quick on both ends of the floor.
Just past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Williams extends out on Nembhard, beats him off the dribble. That's Silky's. Rookie, should say, defensive player of the year. Might have been defensive rookie of the year as well, as I think back on it. Highly accomplished perennial Pro Bowler. He's sitting center court, literally. Awoma. Spread it around now for Wilson. Swing, sharp. Drive, couldn't slam it. Bounces off the back of the iron. Nets are down by 17. We're going to hit the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Deep one. Halliburton. No good. Rebound snatched. Toppin puts it down. Awoma tried a skimmer to Wilson. And it Pacers with a chance to move above the 500 mark with a win tonight. Toppin Count it for 3. 11 off the bench. 14-2 extended run. Martin bounces for Wilson, 6 to shoot. High screen Sharp. Shot clock winding down once again. Sharp is going to have to put it up quickly, and it's Martin with a splash from the baseline. Tyrese Martin, the high man for Brooklyn, tied with Clowney, 14 points. Mathurin takes the baseline, but missed it on the inside. Tariq Whitehead, just up from the G League, getting ready to check in. Wilson draws 2 defenders, gets away from them, in and out on the runner.
Doesn't go through. Good job evading the defense, though, and continuing to get in the paint for Brooklyn. You still want to keep that pressure on.
Swing it. 3:13 to go. Alwoma misses on a 3-ball. Another offensive rebound for Sharp. He drives in. 11 rebounds, 7 offensive boards. Halliburton. That's off the mark. Johnson motors ahead. Takes it in for 2. Nonsense word. No inherent meaning. It's used in a variety of ways. Depending on the context, it can mean cool, bad, or dumb. It can be used to start a joking conversation about slang culture. It can be used to mock. Skibbity. Bank shot goes for Nembhard. Skibbity off the rim. You're welcome. 107-89. Whitehead on. Johnny Furphy is in for the first time tonight.
Big game here this season.
And a foul is called. McConnell, Nembhard's in that category as well. Rebounds for Keon. 1 out of 2 for Beekman, 1-on-1 with Shepard. Cutter. Martin is fouled.
Good. It's going to be a process, you know, as Jordi Fernandez talked about. Just making sure guys don't necessarily look pretty. You got to give them a lot of credit for their fight and the resiliency that they showed throughout this. And an Indiana team that has been playing really well.
In for the final minute 30. 108-93. Bryant, Cutter, Furphy lays it in. So the Nets will be home for Detroit on Wednesday night before hitting the road. It's the bucket. Bryant, he's ready to hoist and hit a 3. Perimeter. Whitehead just made a 3. That one rims out. Tipped home. It's Day'Ron Sharpe. Offensive rebound for Sharpe. He's got 14 points, 12 boards, 8 offensive. The veteran Johnson. Final 40 seconds. Shot clock down to 6. Walker had his pocket picked for a moment by Whitehead, and he is not going to take a shot. He'll just take the shot clock violation. Alwoma for Whitehead. Sharpe, another offensive rebound. He turned. And that's it.